It's time for
the new rebels.
New rebels. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry because I'm going to hear someone else in my ear, so he's kind of confusing me right now. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed time for the new rebels with Rose them all.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the new rebels. We are happy to have our guest here, Kamili, Kahiriri from Congo, and we're going to have a chat with him soon. But before we do that, we always play a bit of music. And Malawi is celebrating their Independence Day this week, so I thought I'll play a song from Malawi, Southern Africa, and it is Titana. I couldn't hear myself. So am I coming there now?
Yeah, it's going to take more seconds. I'll just try to...
You'll have to show me how to do
Where's that? Where's your card gone?
Yeah, this one.
Oh wait, I'll stay here just in case. I don't have time. Is it? So that was from Malawi, Titana, and we're now going to our guest in the studio. We're very happy to have Kamili here. Hi, Kamili.
Hi.
Nice of you to come. You were here once before, but that was a very brief visit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a very brief.
Yeah, it was before Africa Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So today we're going to make it a bit more of a Kamili special.
I'm looking forward for that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. How long have you been here, Kamili?
I'm going on like almost 5 years now.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before that, you were in
South Africa. Yes. Yeah.
How long have you been there?
Oh, again, 8, 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you speak the language, the local?
I'm not that good, but I can find my way out, like speaking Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulu, Xhosa, they are all the same, but one is more of a clicking and stuff.
Yeah.
But I spend most of my time in South Africa, in an area in the city called Devon, which is it's in KwaZulu Natal, the Kingdom of Zulus. Yeah. So they speak Zulu.
And you come from Congo?
Yes, I'm originally from the Congo, Zaire, Congo.
It's Congo.
It's Congo anyway. It's Congo,
anymore,
but to make a difference, because there's two Congos, the Brazzaville and Kinshasa, so they still call us Zairians or Zairwa.
Really? Oh, really?
People from the other side of the river Congo.
Also, the people from Congo.
So they think they are the original one, but we are a big country, so we are the big brothers.
Very big.
We deserve the name.
Yeah, and you are from the east, is it?
It's Eastern Congo. Like I come from a city called Bukavu.
Which is in a lot of trouble lately.
Bukavu and its surroundings. Like Bukavu is in the Great Kivu, where everything is happening. Like when we speak about 6 million of Congolese dead in this war, like I would say Kivu have lost maybe 4.5 million.
Since when?
This is since 1996, we're counting, because since 1990 it's never ending.
That must be very upsetting for you.
Yeah, it is, because we feel like the world doesn't really care about what is happening there.
But nobody knows. I mean, it's just not there.
I'm saying, everyone knows. Like, we have the biggest contingent of UN peacekeeping mission in the entire world, like in the Congo. But you found out that the villages can still be kidnapped, like the whole village. Women, we don't want to talk. Like it feels so bad. Like when they say like Congo is the capital of rape in the world right now. Like our mothers are being treated like objects, no respect, no honor. And then I always say like we must be blamed as men for not protecting our mothers.
All these different groups fighting there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's now when we don't know who is fighting who. like compared to 1996 when AFDL, which was the force for the liberation, democratic liberation of the Congo, so we knew that they were fighting Mobutu. But now, since, like I would say, 1996, AFDL was there and they came with Laurent Désiré Kabila. Then again, because what happened is Rwanda and Uganda used to assist Kabila. And then Rwanda, I would say this, it's not because I'm against the Rwandans or Ugandans, but they're the people being used. Because the war in Congo is more economical. People are trying to put their hands on the wealth, on it, at a cheap price, Because if you people are vulnerable, people are oppressed, they won't even charge for whatever price you're gonna give them. Like they won't even discuss. Like for whatever price you're gonna give them, you can get everything from them. So Rwanda and Uganda have been being used by this multinational, because you never understand, like a small country like Rwanda or Uganda. If you have to you have to use logic. They will never win a war against Congo. No. They will never win a war against. So in 1998 now, Kabila saw that Rwandans and Ugandans were just there to loot our wealth. Anyhow, they were taking houses, fields from the Congolese. And they said, no, this is not why we came here. We came here to overthrow a dictator. But now we we still abusing the same people we came to liberate, So he asked them to leave the country. And then with them, as you used to say, people, they were really enjoying the honey and the milk of the Congo. They couldn't live just like that, So they left Kinshasa, and then another war started, to cut the story short, and they came with another rebel group called RCD. RCD, most of the leaders in RCD, because we have some people we call Rwandophone, like people speak Kinyarwanda in our country. So these used to be Rwandan who were there, maybe because we should remember that Congo was colonized by Belgium, and Belgium was also colonizing Burundi and Rwanda. So people could circulate in the Kivu, it was a mixture. So people moved, and then this Rwandan community moved there. So now they are also being used, when Rwanda is comploting about doing something, they involve these Rwandans, So we found that RCD was more for Rwandans, supported by Rwanda and Uganda. And on the other side, on the western side, the northwest of Congo, northeastern side, but on the north side, it's called Province Orientale. Uganda also was supporting another group called MLC with Jean-Pierre Bemba. I don't know people if they know the story. With Jean-Pierre Bemba is now with international court. He was sentenced. I don't know. They give him 18 years now. Okay. 18 years with whatever he did in Central Africa, and he used to abuse people back then. His army. So Uganda and Rwanda, they were there. So since now 1998 until 2001, when the country reconciled, actually, we went to a dialogue in South Africa, Sun City, and then they came with this formula of 1 president and 4 vice presidents, which have never been seen anywhere in the world, you understand? It just, in Congo, there's some stupid formula that they, just to try and reward criminals, Yeah. I remember, where, for example, in Beni, where things are happening now, they are killing on a daily basis. Last night, I think 2 nights ago, they killed another 10 people, and nobody's saying anything. So in North Kivu, which is Goma is the capital city, there was this M23 group. M23, the movement of 23rd of March. they came there, they did whatever they did, they killed people, but now, 2 weeks ago, they were in Kinshasa negotiating with the government. The government now gives them some department to lead in the government, some position, you understand? Yeah. So we don't understand, like, for someone in Congo to get a position in this government, they have to kill how many Congolese? No justice.
It's so sad, because Congo is probably one of the richest countries, really, in Africa.
In Africa, when it comes to mining, natural wealth,
No, but the resources.
The resources, we are the richest, but people are poor. Like they always say, it's so sad because someone was he spoke about it as a joke, but it made sense. Like, you found out in Congo, like, people die hungry, and then they bury them under a soil full of gold, diamonds, It's quite shocking,
Actually, I saw a street drawing of, they put it on Facebook, in front of one of the, I can't say the name, the big smartphone providers and computer. And it was like a mine where little Congolese children were working. There's a lot of child labor.
I understand, but I shouldn't really blame that company, but I should blame people who go there, who are financing. It is a telephone company. It's just maybe a company which goes to those centers in the world where they sell this mineral, this blood diamond, this Colombon tantalite, it's called coltan, that builds your computers, your phones. You understand? It's the Congo is like rich with that mineral. You understand? So, who supplies that company? That's the person we should attack. You understand? Yeah. I know, like my fellow citizen. One day they went even in France and stuff. They were protesting. They even went in a store of that company, you understand? Like, no, that's not the point. Those people, they are not really the one to be blamed, you understand? They're suppliers. And these suppliers are the one financing, arming those rebels, so that they can control those mining fields and stuff.
Just to think of the way the kids in Congo are treated. Child soldiers, they're working.
You understand? And then they're working because they are hungry. Yeah. There's no food. Yeah. Like, before, I remember in 1996, when the war was coming, we used to run into our villages in the countryside. But now, the people from the countryside, the villagers are going to the city. And the villagers are the farmers, you understand? So there's no more food. You understand? Because they are not cultivating the soil, they are not, elevating, animals to feed, the nation. You understand? So it's quite a messed up situation.
So how do you feel being abroad like that? Is it really frustrating? You'd want to see a change, but there's nothing much you can do from here, is there? Or how do you see it?
For me now, as you say, it's really painful. I would say it's really painful. Even if I'm frustrated, I can't do anything. Yeah. But now, like, if you invited me or you gave me this platform, I have to speak about it. As you said, like, we have to speak about this so that the world can hear. Maybe a man or woman of good heart who write something in a paper, you understand, just by listening to this.
So by raising awareness.
You understand? Yeah. So we keep fighting, like, with social media now, with the internet now, but people back home who are fighting for the people who have to wake up. For example, if there's a march, a protest, it will be bigger if people back home can stand up and say enough is enough. Yeah. This government is not protecting us. You understand? Like, whenever they kill people, the government doesn't say anything. Okay. So we asking ourselves, who are they working for? They're working for the people, or they're working for this multinational company? And it is a point that I'm going to raise up. You see, now there's American companies Canadian companies controlling the mining in the Congo. So we found kidnappers who kidnap people around those mining fields, villagers, but they never attack where there's gold. You understand those because those mining companies are being protected. This was the UN, that contagion that we're speaking about, they are doing there. You understand? So
Okay,
it's
we'll
why
just have to go to your next song, and it's actually a new one, isn't it?
yeah, that's
exclusive.
It's called Kamili, which means refuge. Refuge, yeah. Someone seeking shelter, someone seeking protection. So you understand, like me being here, I'm seeking protection. I'm in Ireland seeking protection. There's a lot of Congolese, you understand. So that's the song speaks about the pain that we go through and looking for protection and stuff.
Okay, we'll have a listen.
Everything. And actually, Kabila, the father, Laurent Desire Kabila, that was his name. The father, I don't know, I don't want to confirm that because there's speculation that the actual president is not even his biological son. But I'm not sure. So the father, he came with a rebel group called FDL. And then they overthrown Mobutu, and since then, I remember in 1996 there was a lot of underage, child soldier who were fighting, and then those kids they walk 2,000 kilometers, from the Kivu to Kinshasa, by foot. Can you imagine that? And carrying.
How old would they have been?
Some of them were 12, 9, even 15, among that 20 and 9 years old, between 20 and 9 years old. So it's quite difficult. And then they fight for nothing, they kill for nothing, they don't even benefit, And there's no even guarantee. I remember, after the war, they brought this program, trying to help those kids, but it never worked. Those kids now, they are those terrorizing population now because they used to kill,
They've grown up with it.
with violence, So even though they are no longer in the army, you find out that they are also being used by those kidnappers, and these are the same kids maybe who are involved in raping our mothers, and so that's it. It's such a mess, it's such a mess. Because I always understand Congo is the way it is because maybe of the wealth that we have. So
we'll talk about that after the break. We're gonna have a little song, and this is one by yours. And it is, I don't have the title. I'm gonna have to ask you because you recorded it.
Yes,
it's track number 2. Do you remember what the name is, or have you got the name for it?
I think that's one.
We'll have a listen.
Let's listen to it because I'm not sure.
So this is Kamili himself.
Yeah. Oh, that's a song I did for Noel here.
What is it?
I did the song for Christmas. Anyway, it's in French.
Okay.
It's a Christmas song.
It's a Christmas song.
But it's a dancing song. Even people can dance on it even if they don't understand the words.
Okay. It's so tragic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thought of those child soldiers. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's very bad. There's no really someone who's trying to assist those kids. That's the problem.
I'm one of 10 myself. We have 7 girls in my family.
Oh.
3 boys.
3 boys.
Yeah.
That's why it's big.
It's a bit like the. Big families.
That's not like a big family. Some of the kids, I don't I haven't seen them for now, let's say 12 years now since I saw them.
Really?
So we see on social media and stuff, or phoning and stuff.
Yeah.
But
if I'm not mistaken, and it goes on till quite late. So if you want to dance, if you want to taste some of the music,